Good morning. My name is Terrence Cho. Before I call this meeting to order, I will note for the record that I will serve as acting chair for today's meeting. I now call to order the meeting of the directors of the Queens West Development Corporation for Monday, March 13th, 2023. In addition, I'd like to note for the record that this meeting is being webcast. The directors have received the relevant written materials in advance of today's meeting and are free to ask questions at any time. We welcome public comment on today's agenda items. I'll also note for the record that the public was given the opportunity to comment on the agenda items by submitting their written comments by 5:30 p.m. on Friday. I'd like to state for the record that no comments were received from the public concerning today's agenda items. I will also note that we do not have any members of the public attending today's meeting. Before we begin with the substantive portion of the meeting, I would like to ask the directors whether anyone has any potential conflicts of interest with respect to any of the items on today's agenda. If so, I would ask that you please make an appropriate disclosure on the record at this time. We will then be sure that you may recuse yourself from any discussion or vote with regard to such item or items. Hearing none, our first order of business is the approval of the minutes of the directors' meeting of March 23rd, 2022. Are there any questions from the directors, comments, additions, or deletions? If not, I will entertain a motion for approval. So move. Second?
Yes.
Second. I will second. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. The motion carries. I will now ask Toby Giacimi to present a request for authorization for the corporation to adopt its operating and capital budget for fiscal year 2023/2024. Toby?
Thank you, Terrence. Good morning, directors. You're requested to approve the operating budget for Queens West Development Corporation totaling $106,123, which includes personal services expenses of $83,404 and non-personal services of $22,719. This covers the cost for a part-time staff and the necessary expenses related to operating the subsidiary. Primary operating expenses for fiscal year 2023 and 2024 include salaries, fringe benefits, insurance costs, and of course, office occupancy expenses. The capital budget for Queens West Development Corp totals $1.510 million, which includes construction costs for New York State Parks Ranger and Comfort Station and the 47th Street Park entrance. The work for these capital expenses have been carried out by New York City Department of Design and Construction and have been completed, but the necessary notice required to release the funds from the Queens West capital budget to New York City Department of Design and Construction has not yet been issued. Upon issuance of that notice and the necessary supporting documents required to release the document, Queens West would make the necessary transfer. An update regarding that work will be provided once available. Regarding that action will be provided when available. With that being said, I recommend the approval of the operating and capital budget for fiscal year 2023 and 2024. Happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Toby. Are there any questions or comments from the directors?
I have no questions.
Are there any comments from the public? If not, I will entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second? I second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. The motion carries. I want to thank everyone for your participation in today's meeting. Now, there being no further business, I will call for a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.